Okay, so I've done a couple of hours work. I'm going to do this video in two parts because I've got the seats to do in part two and this door basically in part one. I'm literally sat inside the car at the moment and it's a bit of a mission to get out, so I thought I'd do it in two bits rather than trying to struggle through. Anyway, so basically the general gist is, if you remember from previous videos, or if you want to look back on some previous ones, basically this whole door section was just like a block, like a square block. Which wasn't very aesthetically pleasing at all. It's pretty rough. It went across here, straight across there, and then down the front, literally like a complete square, like a massive Lego brick, basically. That was never going to look great, so I thought I'd make it look a bit more like the driver's side where I've done the tablets. Obviously, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet for this side. I don't think I'm going to put tablets in it. I think I might, because there's nothing for them to do, but I'm thinking perhaps other things. I'm not entirely sure. We shall see how that goes. But yeah, basically what I've done is cut out this section. We can't really see fully, so it's a bit of a mission to work around here. Here we go. So cut out this section. You can see how all the door is full of MDF and fiberglass and all sorts of bits and bobs in there. But basically I've cut this section out to make like a recess. So this is going to have a recess the same as other things, the other door. So basically this will come over the top, slightly raised here, sort of like an angle, so it'll look all nice and smooth in theory. And then that'll be a recess section, so this piece will sort of come over the top like a lip, and then the middle part will be dipped in like that, like almost like an angled banana shape basically, but without the end not bending this end. It'll be square this side, and then that'll be all finished off, trimmed and various other things. Same as this side. I've kind of done a bit of an angle already on this side, just to do rough shapes. It sort of curves around there. So yeah, that's going to be same sort of thing. There'll be a lip at the bottom here as well, so the same as the other door. There'll be a lip at the bottom here, so it'll look very similar, and hopefully should sit nicely against the A-pillar there. Also that's got to be shaped and glassed and everything else first as well. And there's going to be A-pillar tweeters up here. A couple of tweeters are going to go up there, probably in this section. That'll obviously be for the audio side of things. So yeah, that's that. So I'll keep cracking on with that next couple of weeks. I'll do part two in a sec for the seats, and I'll show you what I've been up to on those. Okay, it's part two. I've been doing some work on the seats. You can see there's probably more fiberglass on there than the last video. A lot more has gone on there since. 2 layers actually on here so far in most areas. Not in the top sections, because I'm going to do those separate once the seats are up, and sort of vertical basically, just because it's easier to do. But the general gist is, so I've done 2 layers, so this is obviously very rough at the moment, but this is all nicely set underneath. Well, it's not actually fully set, to be fair. It's not quite there yet, but it's not far away. It's been on here about 3 hours or so. But this is all wrapped around the tubular frame. All this is going to be nice and solid when it's all set off completely. Same this side. You can see where the bar is going to be attached. That's going to attach onto there, and pull the whole seat sort of into a nice sort of upright shape, because at the moment it's not really. This section here, you'll notice obviously some air bubbles and various bits and bobs. It's not the best fiberglass in the world, to be honest. It's been a bit of a mission, but it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. So it's all going to get covered anyway. It doesn't make any odds, as long as it's solid and it makes a good foundation for everything, which it's going to do. These are the sort of sections I'm talking about. These kind of areas where they need to be upright really to be getting in there properly along there as well. There's no fiberglass there yet at all. So yeah, that one needs doing. That can't be done until I've got this set and sorted. I could technically set it as well. I could sort it now, but I've run out of time for this evening. So yeah, there you go. So the next couple of sessions will be on these, finishing these off, getting them in the car, make sure they're all test fit, and make sure they're all lined up with the wood at the back of the footwell. Well, not footwell, the, what do you call it, by the B-pillar basically. Technically like a footwell, but where would feet would normally be, but obviously there's no back seats. So I'll be getting those fitted in there, make sure it's all nice and tight and fits properly. Same the other side as well. I'll probably try and do both if I can get it in there plus the door. Not sure if I can, I'll find out. Yeah, I'll crack on with that and the door shaping and everything else, and I'll do another video probably the end of the week.